You think you're smart because you're different? You're not. Most people mistake social anxiety for intellect. Real high intelligence isn't a gift. It's a silent internal debt that eats you alive. You want to know if your mind is truly superior? Look into these 4 mirrors, but be careful. You won't like what stares back. First sign, your reaction speed is dead. When normal people scream to win an argument, you stay silent. They think you're afraid or slow. In reality, you're running a cold calculation. You aren't just hearing their words, you're mapping their nervous tics. You already know their next 3 moves before they even open their mouth. Psychologists call this metacognitive silence. While others play checkers, you are analyzing who built the board. This isn't depth, it's isolation. The more you know, the more talking to common people feels like a tax, a debt you no longer wish to pay. Second, your curiosity is a parasite. It doesn't let you sleep. Most people crave entertainment, but you crave data. But let's be honest, it's not a hobby, it's a hunger. You stay up until 3 a.m. researching topics that will never add a single dollar to your bank account. Why? Because your brain is a broken machine that demands constant input. When you waste hours observing a pattern in the rain or the mechanics of a black hole, society calls you unproductive. They're right. High IQ doesn't make you efficient. It makes you a slave to questions that don't matter. Your knowledge doesn't set you free. It just makes the world a very lonely place to inhabit. The third sign is more surgical. You notice what others are desperate to hide. You read the exhaustion behind a smile. You detect a lie the millisecond the tone shifts. Active observation. But what's the prize? You can't trust anyone. You've become too good at seeing the masks. While others enjoy the party, you're in the corner dissecting their character flaws like a lab experiment. You aren't part of the room, you're just an observer, and an observer is never truly loved. Finally, you doubt yourself with a clinical intensity. While the idiots are overflowing with confidence, you are busy autopsying your own decisions. Intellectual humility. You know exactly how much you don't know. But this doesn't make you humble, it makes you paralyzed. You find 100 ways to fail before you even start. High intelligence doesn't give you courage, it builds an analytical cage around you. Your own mind is your primary antagonist. High IQ isn't a trophy, it's a quiet prison where the walls are made of your own thoughts. Your challenge: for the next 24 hours, do not correct anyone. Even when someone tells a blatant lie or displays peak stupidity right in front of you, stay silent. Kill the urge to feel superior. If you can do it, you have control. If you can't, you're just another ego in the crowd with a slightly higher vocabulary. Humanity doesn't fear the truth, they fear the mirror.